What's happening this week? Anything happen before we get into it?
I mean, bro, my nigga Devin came in town. You know, we was kicking it. So, you know, we was doing what Devin do, which is get hot in the motherfucker. Mm-hmm. So we say, y'all, we gonna go bowling.
I don't know Devin, but shout out to him.
Oh, you would love Devin. Shout out to my nigga Devin. So we go bowling, and then I experienced something that I didn't know was a thing. But I learned this weekend it was a thing. So we in there bowling, and my 6-year-old say, Daddy, can I go play with them? And I look back, I say, play with who?
Some weird shit to hear your son say.
In the bowling alley. I'm like, play with who? And he pointing and shit. And I look back and it's a bunch of motherfuckers in costumes, bro. Like they wearing like bear costumes and leopard costumes and tiger costumes. I'm like, it ain't fucking Halloween. What the fuck is going on? So I'm kind of weirded out. I'm like, nah, you ain't gonna play with no grown motherfuckers in costumes. Like, sit your ass down and keep bowling.
You ain't gonna play with no grown motherfuckers, period. But so
definitely not no motherfuckers in no damn costumes.
Like costumes, like full fledged, like not just like the mask on,
like mascots, bro. Like full mascots.
They didn't have clothes on.
Nah, bro. They was like mascots. Like
and they was bowling.
Bowling in the costumes, bro.
And was you high from being with your friend Devin?
I was high.
So you was probably walking in that bitch like, what the fuck did he have me smoking?
Word. I asked you too.
I say, bro, and bears bowling, bro.
I say, Devin, what was he smoking, bro? It's a panda with a bowling ball, bro.
I know I don't see a fucking squirrel over there.
One had a fucking strike. One had a squirrel costume.
Always a squirrel.
It's always a squirrel. It's a fucking squirrel. But it's the craziest. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck going on, right? So I'm like, I am high. Like, okay, maybe it is a costume party. I don't know what the fuck going on. So then I was informed that, oh no, those are called furries.
Oh shit.
I'm like, furries?
A convention at the bowling alley. That's fucking crazy.
It was a bunch of furries.
You know what furries do? Apparently they bowl after, but they do have massive orgies with the fucking costumes on. Yeah, man.
What?
I got a wide palette of porn.
If my 6-year-old just was inspired by, so you got to.
It's came across in my search. You know, you going through the new shit or whatever. You just seeing what they got on the top page. I'm like, what the fuck is this squirrel doing with this fucking dragon? All right. You know, I got about 3 minutes. I'll invest in this, see what comes of it.
Oh shit!
But yeah, man, they got whole shits though, man, because they be renting out fucking. I heard other like further, you know, mentions of them. I heard them through podcasts and shit. They be having conventions, rent them shits out. They're like swingers, rent them shits out and everything.
Costumes,
in costume. No shame. They got man. I think they got a documentary on them too. But yeah, man, that's wild that you ran into.
Shout out to the furries, man. I ain't.
But your kid seeing that shit, he thought he was finna.
He thought he was in
Disneyland,
bro. He like, oh shit.
Was like,
there's a fucking bear. There's a motherfucking squirrel and he looking at this shit like, oh, I ain't never saw this in the bowling alley. I'm thinking the same shit. Like, me neither.
How many times do you think that happens to them? Like when they out just doing family functions, they might be out of the Fridays or some shit, just having dinner in their furry costumes, and kids be like, "Oh shit,
bro!" It's like he almost like wanted to go take a picture with him or something. I'm like, right. I ain't even thinking like these could have been fresh off an orgy.
Get away from the mascot! They got dick holes in them. That shit is crazy, man.
That's crazy.
Oh shit! I ain't gonna lie. I'd have took a picture too. As a comic and as a grown person, I'd have definitely went over. Like, I gotta at least get a picture with y'all. Man, no one's gonna believe I ran into some furries.
And see, I didn't know what it was until like later on. We damn near finna leave, and she's like, "Oh, do you notice all of them?" And I'm like, "In the costumes?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah." Chunk asked me, she's like, "Yeah, them furries," and I'm like, "Okay." And she's like, "You don't know what furries is?" And I'm like,
first of all, do I notice them?
Look, I'm just looking like, I'm like, damn, am I supposed to know what
notice them?
They wearing fucking costumes in the bowling alley. Like, yeah, I see the group of fucking people over there that got fucking things on their head, you know what I'm saying? A little Rocky Bowinkle. I see all that shit.
Hey, but was they good at bowling, though? Because the vision can't be good in the mask.
Nobody was paying attention to the bowl, bro.
I'd have took a peek at the score, to see. It could have been a 300 over there.
You know what it could have been? You know what I should have did was look to see like what they named themselves, like because apparently they identify as the animals they dress up as.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so this is deep, bro. So like if they identify as like the squirrel, then they dress up as squirrels. Mm-hmm. They don't identify as like the human. They identify as the animal.
Wait.
Yeah, see? This shit is deep, bro. This furry shit is crazy. I was learning, nigga.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. As far as I got was just thinking that, yeah, I'm into putting on this whatever and just having, like, so you gotta, like, be.
It's just how, like if a man, like a born male, identifies as a woman, they identify as the animal. This is insane, bro. See?
Is this why never mind.
Not saying furries is insane. Hey, if you identify as, a goddamn dog, I'm with you. Roof, motherfucker. I'm just saying. I learned about this weekend, so I'm trying to give Craig the same information. Yeah,
you identify as the squirrel. So you see a squirrel outside and shit, you give a head nod, a salute. Yeah. Like that's
like if they identify as a dog. This is just what I've learned. If they identify as a dog per se, right? Even when they having sex, they might only want to do doggy style. Word, like this is what I read. Correct me if I'm wrong. Any furries in the comment section? That's what I read.
So they had a sex habit to these animals that they identify with?
Some, yeah.
Do anybody identify with like otters or ferrets or anything like that?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Ducks even. Do they identify as ducks? They have some vicious ass sex habits. If y'all want to Google it. I don't think a human want to go through that shit. But,
we should their ass on the news next week.
I'm just saying. Talking about he was a furry. He identified as a duck. We stuck our cork dick in it. Get the fuck out of here. But, hey, whatever. Do you, man. Do you, man.
Oh, shit, man. Your ass.
And whoever else like you as a furry. Could you imagine we get canceled, get protested by the furries? My thing is every time I say some shit, it's like, who gonna protest? That's why you can always pick on, like, the pedophiles and shit. What they gonna do? Protest? Stand out? Don't say that about us. Get your ass in jail, you stupid motherfucker. Die. But,
hey, if the furries protest us, bro, we ain't gonna never get that kind of marketing ever
If the furries protest us, I'm bringing my kids out. It's gonna be a goddamn parade. I ain't got no kids, but
we ain't got no problem with the furries. I ain't got no beef with the furries in the bowling alley. I was just a little shocked that it was a bunch of grown motherfuckers.
You got to know you gonna stand out. If I went to the bowling alley in a 3-piece suit, motherfuckers gonna be like, "Who's this guy in a 3-piece suit bowling?" That's weird. So if you wear a furry outfit, just imagine. All right, the fuck out of here.
6-year-old was Daddy. I was like,
that's the funny part. I never thought about that. How many kids see them and just want to run up to them, treat it like it's Disney World,
And what if it did have a dick hole and your kid run up and try to grab? They can't grab their arms. They grab. This is sad, bro. I don't know how I feel about. I don't know how I feel about the situation.